Well, there's nothing to see here, says Zero Hedge. U.S. budget deficit soars 77% as federal interest expense hits record high. Of course. Federal Reserve raising rates, yep. Trickle up, yep. Trickle up some more, yep. All the money that's owed, we just automatically owe more on it. And for every dollar that's printed, there's interest attached to that isn't printed. So they have to print new money to pay the old interest. And now there's new interest plus the old interest. So let's print more money. It can never get paid off. Now maybe if we went crazy negative interest rates, redonkulous negative interest rates, we could pay the debt off. We could reverse something that was normally irreversible. Simply irreversible. Bernanke so fine, there's no telling where the money went. You see Bernanke in what's her name? Yelling, doing the little. Remember all the girls in black? They looked like models. They were all like identical models. They're so fine, there's no telling where the money went. Well, at least 21 trillion. Don't know where that went. Another month, another frightening jump in the U.S. deficit. Budget deficit. According to the latest Treasury data, the U.S. budget surplus in January, traditionally one of the few surplus months of the year due to its tax receipts timing, was only $9 billion, badly missing the $25 billion surplus expected, and far below the $49 billion expected surplus, well, not expected, but which was last January. It was the smallest January gain since 2015. As a result, the budget deficit for the first 4 months of the fiscal year widened to $310 billion, a whopping 77% higher than the $175.7 billion reported for the same time last year. Largely the result of the revenue hit from Trump's tax cuts and the increase in government spending. The deficit was the result of a 2% drop in fiscal year-to-date receipts to $1.1 trillion, while spending jumped 9% to $1.4 trillion. And like I said, from all those years ago when I started doing these videos, it will not matter who the president is, who anybody is. We will spend, and we will keep spending more, and the debt ceiling will keep going higher and higher and higher, and it won't come down until there's a massive crisis and something completely changes. We are on a new currency. We've just devalued. We just went to hyperinflation. Something has to happen. And you may not have heard, but if you listen to his Trump's CPAC speech just the other day, gave a great speech, by the way. He kept talking about this really strong dollar. Do we really need it so strong that we can't even compete with other countries and stuff? Like, we don't need it that strong. He's telling you, and I've mentioned this before because he's hinted at it before, and I said, he has always talked about this super strong. He doesn't need it. Matter of fact, Trump has talked about the benefits of a weak dollar. And here he is saying it again. So in other words, get ready for a lot of money printing, a lot of spending, so that our dollar won't be as powerful. But given the cards Trump has been dealt, he's in that position. He has to deal with the system and the way it is in its current form. And until that system changes, he's got to play by it. So he's going to try and do the best thing that he can do. And, so far we do have the greatest numbers we have not seen. And maybe some are record-breaking numbers. Some are just, we haven't seen those numbers in like a million years in this country. So there's some good news there. But the other side of it is stories like this, and the 21 trillion missing, and cost Catherine Austin Fitts, that whole story. Anyways, a little more of the article, but I gave you the point you needed. Take care.